10 Traditional Ukrainian Dishes You Must Try. Traditional Ukrainian cuisine has evolved over generations to become what it is today. The meal's intricacy has been impacted by the proximity of neighboring countries, climate conditions, rich soil, and hardworking residents. Ukrainian cuisine are richly flavored and, despite the disparate flavors employed, come together to form a harmonic whole. Number 1. Borscht with garlic fritters. A variety of ingredients are frequently used in Ukrainian recipes. Borscht is a good example of this. This meal originally had 30 ingredients, but that number has naturally dropped with time. The technique, on the other hand, hasn't altered. To prepare a meat broth, beef is placed in cold water. The meat is then removed and other ingredients are put to a lidded saucepan to cook. Locals call garlic fritters pampushki and are served instead of bread. Before getting married, every Ukrainian girl is expected to learn how to make borscht. Number 2. Chicken Kiev. Chicken Kiev is the meal that has made Ukraine famous. The simple combination of a fresh chicken fillet and a bit of butter is regarded as pretty wonderful throughout the world. You'll need a lot of skill and true professionalism to keep the butter from flowing during the frying process. Chicken Kiev is now served in trendy restaurants all around London and New York. When foodies visit the Ukrainian capital, it is always the first meal they order. Number 3. Potato pancakes. Daruni, or potato pancakes, is a delicious breakfast or dinner option. They're frequently fried or baked just before serving. First and foremost, make sure the potatoes are finely grated if you want to make a decent batch of daruni. Give meat, chopped onions, mushrooms, fresh herbs, or a variety of spices to add diversity to the flavor. You may also keep it basic with simply potatoes and a touch of salt. Number 4. Salo. Ukrainians adore Salo, which has already become a source of amusement. This well-known sign of affluence and hospitality is normally served as an appetizer, but it can also be a full-fledged entree. Pork fat is said to be high in vitamin D and A, which help with brain function, digestion, and detoxification. Put it on rye bread and top it with spices or greens for a surprising nutritious snack. Number 5. Vareniki. Vareniki is a dumpling-like dish. It's composed of dough, but the filling is up to the chef's inventiveness and taste preferences, as well as those of his or her guests. The most common fillings include cabbages, pork, mushrooms, cottage cheese, cherries, currants, or potatoes. Vareniki, whether savory or sweet, is delicious. Sour cream is used in practically every cuisine in Ukraine, and these dumplings are no exception. You won't be sorry if you start your dinner with one of these. Number 6. Stuffed cabbage rolls. Traditional stuffed cabbage rolls, known as golubtsi, require a long time to cook. They can be made in 2 ways: baked in the oven or stewed in a skillet. Fine culinary abilities and enthusiasm are required to prepare minced meat with rice wrapped in cabbage leaves. Otherwise, the roll's shape and flavor will suffer. Golubtsi is a tasty dinner option. Add extra sour cream to amp up the flavor. Number 7. Okroshka. Okroshka is a cooling soup that is typically prepared in the summer. It's made with a variety of ingredients, including kvass or kefir, both of which have a sour taste. To give it texture, the sausages, cucumbers, greens, carrots, and radishes should be cut in rather large pieces. Once you've tried okroshka, you'll find it to be your savior in hot weather. Number 8. Banush. Western Ukraine has a variety of unique recipes that are not found in the country's central and eastern regions. Banush, a legendary meal, is one of them. Banush was once linked with poverty, but it is now offered in some of the top restaurants around the Carpathians. It's created with corn grits, fried hog fat, and cheese, and it's customarily cooked over a fire to get a good smoked flavor. Mushrooms are frequently added to the porridge to enhance the flavor. Number 9. Holodets. Tourists are taken aback by this unusual dish. However, for Ukrainians, it is the centerpiece of every celebration. Holodets are formed of meat broth that has been frozen into a jelly-like consistency with meat bits inside. Pork leg is one of the primary ingredients in this type of aspic. To be more particular, the bottom section, which finishes in hoofs. The smell of cooking pervades the apartment during the cooking process. However, the end effect is so fulfilling that it is well worth the effort. Number 10. Sirniki. Sirniki will appeal to those who enjoy sweet morning dishes. The meal is healthy and light, made with cottage cheese, flour, eggs, and sugar. Sirniki are covered with jam and sour cream after being gently fried in a skillet. It melts in your tongue and will quickly become one of your favorite dishes. Despite the fact that the materials are simple, producing sirniki is a very precise process. The most important thing to remember is to stick to the recipe's proportions. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe and turn on the notification bell.